Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
With the first pick of the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana select.
I am infinite.
Get new better, get do better, who do it better? We gotta steal. Nah, you let us see. Must repeat. Wake up, don't go to sleep. Lock it down, get the police see.
All right, guys, what's good? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media Update. As you see on this thumbnail right here, it says in the background, record breaker. Yes, Caitlin Clark, known as CC22, the great one, Supergirl, the one, however you want to name her, she is that girl. But she's box office. As Stephen A. Smith would say, she's box office. Caitlin Clark continues to break records. She continues to shatter viewership, TV viewership records. And above all, she is undoubtedly not the person who is bringing everything to the table. Now, yeah, everybody will argue and say Angel Reese and the others. Okay, that's fine. And they got popularity too. Now, like most contest that Caitlin Clark, when she stepped into arena, whether it's away or home, she continues to get the job done. People come to see her. Even now that you got NBA veterans that's loving her game, talking highly about her, you see what Nika Olawame said. You look at Arike said that she's been a fan of Caitlin Clark's ever since college. She loved her game because her game mirrors her game. You know what I'm saying? And they both got love for each other. You know what I'm saying? So Caitlin already told her she's the best one-on-one player in the league. ISO player in the league. She, Natasha Cloud comes out there. Sophie Cunningham comes out there. You even seen Brittany Griner and Diana Taurasi. Everybody's starting to take notice. Even fake Asia Wilson sat at the All-Star game, sat beside her because she knew the cameras was going to be on. I already peeped that. That was fake. You know what I'm saying? But Caitlin kept it cool. Her and Leah Boston kept it cool. But this past weekend, and I said that this WNBA All-Star record was going to be in the 3 million because you had everything that it was. Team USA versus Team All-Stars. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Cheryl Miller, Cheryl Reeves, the 3-point contest, the skills challenge, whatever you want to bring in there. But make no mistake, this young lady right here continues to set the trend for the WNBA. And it's remarkably because the fact is that the WNBA just got a new media rights deal. Now check this out. You got a new media rights deal that's going to kick into place soon after the old agreement. That's going to allow players to opt out in 2026. If you understood what I was saying, you can check my last video. I'll tell you. Then you got to think about it. That's going to help the players get more pay, more TV revenue, more eyes on the game. But guess what? The one factor that ain't going away is Caitlin Clark. You know why? Because she's going to continue to spike viewership records. She's going to continue to do the things that is going to bring eyes to the league. Whether she's on any other Fever, whether she's on any other team, that team is going to benefit from her. So take a look at this. The total deal for the value of the total deal is valued at 2.2 billion across 11 years in TV viewership with Disney, ABC, and Amazon. Now we already know ESPN, ABC goes hand to hand. You know what I'm saying? The league will have the option to bring in additional partners, which are projected to an extra 60 billion a year. Now, why is that important? Because the NBA on ESPN is now shifting to the NBA back to NBC, which NBC is going to show the WNBA finals when everything takes place. So don't you think that it would have behooved you to believe that once the NBC's TV ratings is going to spike up even more, you just look at the numbers from Caitlin Clark has done throughout. Now, the only one in red, it was a non-Caitlin Clark game. A non-Caitlin Clark game. And just imagine how all of that transpired and took place because everything that you see there is all Caitlin Clark. The highest was the Indiana Fever Chicago of 2.3 million viewers. And that was on the 23rd of June. Then followed by the Chicago and Indiana, which was on the 16th with 2.2. Indiana, Connecticut, 2.1. Indiana Phoenix, 1.9. New York, which New York has a great fan base at also at 1.8. Indiana, New York again in May, 1.7. Indiana, Minnesota, just past July, 1.5. And that was on Minnesota's home floor. And they brought Minnesota, I believe it was $1 million gate revenue. So, and remember when New York first played the Fever, and they brought them the first 2 million gate view. So, even it took Cheryl Reeves to acknowledge it this past week after Caitlin beat her on her home floor and gave her some of that humble pie. You know what I'm saying? So let's not get it twisted that the needle mover is completely Caitlin Clark. Cheryl Reeves said it herself. All eyes is on the league because Caitlin and her fans and Caitlin and the NFL coming to town. When they come to town, it's a showdown, baby. So now the record for the All-Star weekend just hit. Here we go. Last Saturday, WNBA All-Star game on ABC was the most watched ever. Third most viewed NBA game ever. Largest NBA audience ever on ESPN platform. Largest largest WNBA countdown ever. So you're gonna tell me that Caitlin Clark is not spiking? I'll put it in this terms. It's like having a drink and you get your drink spiked and somebody's trying to take you home. That's Caitlin Clark. She's spiking your drink and she's making you aware. Now, they average 3.4 million viewers. Like I said, the third most WNBA event ever across all networks. They peaked at 4.1. That's a plus 305% versus 2023 All-Star. And guess who was in the All-Star last year? Oh, my bad. Asia Wilson. Yeah. So I'm going to read you what Office Sports put down. The NBA hot streak continues into the Olympic break. Saturday's All-Star game in Phoenix between Team USA and Team WNBA drew 3.4 million viewers, more than double the previous mark of 1.4. Now, you had 1.4 and you double that by 2. million viewers. And that took place at Madison Square Garden. So you know the Liberty had their fans there. So that helped boost that in 2003. But nevertheless, the game ratings is the most watched WNBA event on any ESPN network and the third most watched NBA game ever, with the two top coming on the league's debut weekend in 1997. Wow. According to Sports Media Watch. The game was unusually compelling by all-star standards, and Team USA by a non-Olympian took to the United States national team. Enrique Omuwale, who has said that she withdrew her name from the team pool because due to politics, but she led the charge along with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark with 34 points. So before the season, the WNBA had not had the 1 million viewership mark in 16 years, according to Sports Media Watch. Now it has hit seven-figure numbers regularly, and you wonder why? Because all the viewership numbers had been hitting since Caitlin Clark came into the league. Because everybody wants to see Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Blockbuster ratings come on the heel of the WNBA agreeing to the media rights deal reportedly of 2 billion, my bad, over 11 years. Despite being being a record for the league, both the WNPA, the WNPBA, and former standouts such as Cheryl Miller, who coached Team WNBA, and blasted the deal compared to the 76 billion the NBA got for its new package. The Paris Olympics started Wednesday with the league for the game. So the league will be on hiatus to the 16th of August. Let's make no mistake. Now, Cheryl Miller had a great point. She said it should be 8 billion. But hey, Caitlin Clark got you 2.2 billion. That's a start. Now, if you think in later years how long this new deal is last, well, it says 11 years. So you think about it, 11 years, and depends on the talent come in, like a Paige Becker or Kiki or Juju, Flage, some more others come in and get more young talent, and people wants to see younger talent because some of the old heads is not going to be there for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you got to think Caitlin could probably be in the league up to that next agreement. It depends on how her and Angel performs throughout the years. But make no mistake, you're going to see the first $1 million player in the league. And I believe it's going to come down to between both Caitlin and Angel Reese making $1 million. But Caitlin should get, to me, I feel like Caitlin should get a $2 million contract or $3 million or $5 million contract, however you want to put it, because she's the one putting seats into the stadium. Now, moving on to another story. I want to talk about Caitlin Clark's been breaking records. Not on top of viewership, but she's been breaking records. She's been constantly breaking records. She's been constantly getting snubbed from her records, which is kind of pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Which she now is counting for 915 points assisted in the WNBA. That is 105 more than Sabrina Ionescu, Enrique Omuwale, and Angel Wilson. So she's clearly leading that charge because she's the one distributing the ball, scoring, and setting her teammates up to score, which we all know that. But make no mistake, her records should be, her award should be more because she got snubbed out rookie of the month for June. For June, she got snubbed out player of the week. She got snubbed out player of the month over Sabrina Ionescu, and we already know her numbers is better. I don't even have to go into detail. We already know that. But see, that's the fact of the matter is that because yeah, her and Sabrina Nescu cool. Don't make no mistake about it. Caitlin Clark is a competitor, and she feels like every time she gets slighted, she goes on the court and prove you wrong continuously. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. 915 points more. She broke a record in the game for 19 assists. With that all of this is in the same week now. She has the most assists in the season, 200. Well, actually, it's 213 now instead of 202. Then she is the first player rookie to have 400 points, 200 assists, and in 25 games. Plus, she had also on top of that, um, she had a 29-point game. I believe it's a 29-point game also, and a triple double all in the same week, and she still didn't get Player of the Month. It just goes to show you they don't want to award Caitlin as much as she deserved. But make no mistake, she deserved all of it. And if people got left out, then they just got left out. But then you turn around and give her Rookie of the Month. You turn around and get her Rookie of the Month for July, but her numbers is way better. She was averaging 12 assists, almost 13 assists for the month of July, almost 6.5 rebounds, and averaging 20 points a game, almost 21 points a game. So why wasn't Player of the Month? Hell, she should have won Player of the Month and Rookie of the Month at the same time, and Player of the Week. She should have had 3 awards strictly down there. You got to think. During that time, she had that. Now it's 213. 213 by miles. Then she's averaging almost 8. She's averaging now 8 assists a game. There's no way Alicia Thomas or Natasha Clark will catch her. We got to stop playing with this young lady right here, man. We got to stop playing with her. Because Caitlin Clark is a trendsetter. She is a needle mover. She's box office. Anytime she touches the ball, you never know what's going to happen. My thing is this here. In the second half of the season, is she going to continue to get snubbed from these weekly and monthly awards? That's rightfully hers. Because now that she has a month break, she's going to be well rested. She's going to come out the gate. Her numbers is probably going to be ridiculous in 1 week when they come back. So we got to understand that right now, Caitlin Clark averaging attendance away is just as almost equal to what they do at home. This is what she does, guys. This is what she does. Her TV viewership is top 10. The most watched games have included all Indiana Fever. Along with that, and along with her records that she's breaking, there has never been a person like her in the WNBA. I say probably either Maya Moore or Candace Parker. And you trying to tell me that this young lady does not put butts in the seats? She doesn't go out there and perform at a high level, whether her shot is on and off. People wants to make so much about her turnovers, or she leading the league in turnovers, or her shots didn't falling. That's all she got is threes. But a real basketball genius, or a real basketball savant, as Stephen A. Smith will put it, is that you got to look at her overall game. She's the only player in the game that, matter of fact, just look at the WNBA All-Star game. They was picking her up 90 feet. They were so focused on Caitlin Clark, they allowed Angel Reese to get off. They allow Kelsey Mitchell to get off. They allow a Ricky to get off because they so scared of them, scared of Caitlin Clark. That's how much command she does. And then when she do take her shots, everybody's gasping for air because they feel like it's automatic. But wait till her shots do start falling, along with her playmaking. You ain't gonna be able to stop her. You just hope to contain her. Leave your comments down below. What you think about CC record-breaking performance and why she got and her snubness, and also her viewership numbers. Box office. That's all I gotta say. Just box office. This your boy Livewire Sports Media. And again, at the description at the bottom, I left my email down there. So, like I told y'all in my last video, I wanted to do a mailbag for Fever fans. Is that send me an email and questions that you want, and I will pick your questions out, probably about 5 or 10 questions, and then I will do a video to it, and then I will give, I will post your name, shout your name out for each question that I do and everything like that. So I want to get back to you for everybody that's been supporting the channel. So I definitely want to do a mailbag for y'all and, answer y'all questions. Probably do a mailbag like every Wednesday. That would be pretty cool. Do a mailbag every Wednesday for y'all. So until then, continue to like, comment, subscribe. I'm on my way to 7 down. Let's get it.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't want to miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.